I'm Zona, and welcome back to the Arizona Archive, where we discover the history, design, and culture of Arizona beverages. This is part 2 of showing my entire Arizona collection. In the previous video, we went around my whole apartment, showed everything that was available. Now, in this video today, we will be going in my storage and really taking a deep dive on the majority of the collection. It's been years since I've looked through everything, so this is going to be a great experience for me to relearn some of Arizona's history as well as be able to reorganize it all, because right now it's a little bit of a mess. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this Arizona content. Otherwise, let's get right into the collection. This is going to be quite difficult. We have a few sections. We got to go back there, as you remember from before. We have to take all of this out. Inside of this doorway, there's a ton of Arizona stuff. When we open up this door, we have a ton of boxes that we're gonna have to pull out of here. I just cleared out this whole little cubby. So that's all cleared out now. And are you ready to see how much stuff I took out? We have a ton of Arizona stored in here. So let's work on getting those out. Here's my big wall of cans. These are all empty, as well as a few bottles here. Let's start on the top left, where we have pretty cool, crazy cocktails that I drank a few years ago from Christmas tree shops. Little side note about Christmas tree shops, now that they're out of business, they were actually one of the best places that I could go to find AZs. They had kind of like the discontinued flavors at discounted price. It was like 79 cents for an Arizona there. Moving down, we have some of the Arnold Palmer spikes in the little like 11-ounce cans. Those don't exist in that style anymore. They updated the design. We do have a case for that. That's nice. Arizona sparkling water, which they now have as Soho Seltzer. We got a bunch of that because you could buy them in the cases, and I still have a full case completely sealed somewhere. We got RX Energy, some other great buy $1 bottles, as well as 4 cases of blueberry white tea, which was one of my favorite Arizonas back in high school. I would have about like 2 of those a day back then. It was crazy. We have probably the coolest case is the RX Caution line case, as well as most of these are the RX Energy, as well as another Arnie's Spiked. So that's a little different too. Got a few watermelon cases. This was the era that I was mainly collecting in, was back then. We got African Rooibos red tea, cranberry, citrus, cucumber, golden bear mango, bunch of others, red apple green tea, black and white. So I had to downsize my collection after a little bit of time. So what I ended up doing is making sure I had one case of everything I had one case for. So as you see, black and white tea has a full case, sweet apple on the bottom has a full case. I kind of tried doing that for the most part on the collection. Behind me, we have Sunrise Hard Seltzer to rival with Truly. These did not last long. So glad I ended up grabbing a whole case, and that was before I was 21. So my friend bought those for me, which was very nice, even though technically I guess that's illegal. But I needed the cans, you know. Otherwise, how else would I get them? They're discontinued now. We got grapes right here, Grapeade. We have the old school mainly in there. As I said, these are a little unorganized. We got black and white, old fruit punch, golden bear with its proper, very nice case. Good thing to note about the strawberry Arnold Palmers is I kept them with the black tops as priority. So they no longer have black tops, and I saw that was phasing out, so I kept on to them. Going down, we have one of my favorite flavors, Arnold Palmer green tea. Very unfortunate that's not around anymore, as well as kiwi strawberry before the update. We got Hero Hydration Super Elixir with the cardboard, lemonade, tropical, mucho mango. So when they updated the mucho mango design to this one, they actually did something a little weird, which on like half of the cans there was purple lettering on the shadow, and then on the other ones is red. So I don't have any of the red ones up here to show you, but I do have some of those in the collection as well. Just the little details to notice between can variations. We got Diet Peach iced tea before they kind of updated it to more of a style that looks like the regular peach. And, you know, that has like black and peach checkers. We have the Good Brew line with its cases before they re-updated this to cold brew line. They've gone through so many iterations on this beverage. It's kind of ridiculous. We got peach iced tea, Arnold Palmer's. I don't know if I have any of these sealed somewhere, but I'm sure I do. Arnold Palmer sweet tea pink lemonade is my favorite AriZona of all time. So of course I have a case of that, as well as more lemonades, red apple, fruit punch, sweet apple. And then Mango Lime Ricky was my favorite of the Rickies, so I kept a case of those. You know, this is quite a lot. It's a little ridiculous, and I don't get to have this wall out every day, so it's definitely a pleasure to share it with you. A deeper look into everything up close so you can hopefully see the detail. It's a little extreme, you know? They're all full, trust me. I'm not lying to you. A case of 59-ounce bottles. These are kind of hard to come by. I don't remember which stores sell them. So whenever I find them, I kind of pick them up and such. Clearly, there's been some spillage over the years and such. But it's also nice, these carton cases are very sturdy. To make some room for cans, I did throw out most of my gallons because they just take up so much space. But I kept a raspberry one, lemonade, black tea I have 2 of, and RX Stress. Since there is so much to show, I'm not going to do anything in a particular order. I'm just going to kind of get going at it. Well, the AriZona Razor Scooter came out, and it was a Target exclusive. They also did one with Takis and another brand. But Bibbit, if you could get off of here, that would be very nice. Here it is inside of there. It's not brand new because I have rode it and I made a couple of videos with it too. Here's my Rizzlerberry promo package, the influencer box. This doesn't have everything in it that it would have come with because I did like drink the can and I have a few of the pieces around this place. But as you see, they gave you 3 Rizzlerberries. I should grab some and put them in here for ease of storage. Another thing I can't believe I kept is this new fruit snacks box. I'm sure those don't say that on there anymore. There's no fruit snacks in here though. Here is AriZona Hard promo package that I got sent right before I turned 21. I don't remember what is in here or what is not in here. Taste matters, don't get twisted.com. I guess they gave the whole line of the AriZona Hards and put them in here. But I've been keeping these boxes, and unfortunately they've been sending me so many, and they take up a lot of room. Here's one of the cooler ones. I like it because it's a lot smaller. AriZona Vacation, which is the lip balm. I haven't opened this in forever since I got it. Where refreshment meets protection. That's right, Don Voltaggio. Ooh, it's a postcard. It's pretty rare. I am going to take these out because I don't want them to explode in here. These are some sealed mini boys, 11.5 ounces, that I just haven't touched. And I'm glad I'm doing this video because I get to really see what's in my collection, document it, and do stuff like this, like drain those out and put them back. This hat doesn't wear very well, but it is pretty cool. AriZona Vacation, as well as the actual lip balm itself that this whole package is encapsulating. Here is the box for the AriZona Whipped Pineapple promo box, which is up there. So here we have AriZona Adidas Lemon Ice Sea Slides. I like the box. I don't really think slides are cool, but I did have to grab one pair as they were doing that collaboration. Looks like we have a taped up box. AriZona hats. Let's do it. Great by 99 cents. I've worn most of these, so there is some wear in them, because I would wear them for skateboarding. This hat actually is the first AriZona thing that AriZona has ever sent me. So my grandfather was really nice, and I did a little collection update, and he sent a photo to AriZona, and they sent me this hat as well as some coupons. This is pretty cool. It's a glow in the dark AriZona hat. All right, here's where we're getting to the higher quality stuff. This is a Mitchell & Ness, more of a nicer hat style. So I do have some of my personal belongings in here as well. Okay, we got Natural Concept hat. And teal AriZona hat. So this is the only AriZona pillow I have left. I forget why I have this. I feel like they just sent it to me for some reason. I definitely got this for free because I got rid of the other two pillows I had because they just take up a lot of room and I don't really care for them. This box, however, it's got to be a lot of stuff. So we have, for a while, I was taking those boxes, 12, 11 and a half ounce shorties, and I was cutting out the fronts of them. So I do have a lot of them. These I would hang up on my wall and make little poster decorations out of it. These are all the extra stickers I have. So in my past video, you saw that poster that I made with all these stickers. And here's the extras that I bought. The coolest ones being the AriZona chocolate drink. So here's some little cards. Hope you enjoy your limited edition AriZona Adidas merch. That was back when they did the pop-up. This was when they did AriZona Van Leeuwen ice cream. And I kept that. I don't think I kept the tub of it, unfortunately. More stickers in here. I don't know what this is, to be honest. I keep like the tags. Here's an old iPhone 10 case. There's so many little AriZona trinkets. I made this bow tie. Here's a pin. I love Big Can sticker. They were doing an AriZona sticker pack for a while, and that's what that goes to. Here I got this for Christmas one year, I think, or my birthday from my mom. I don't know who made this, but it's pretty cute. Little raspberry boy. Got a bandana. The Aztec purse. Had to pick that up. I mean, what a unique item. As well as a green tea notebook. And I believe my only AriZona cotton candy still left. I wish I kept more of these. I had a bunch of them, but you know, that's a very rare piece. A couple of these cartons. I think I'm going to take these out of this bin. I'm going to kind of reorganize everything as we go. I just saw the new, and I was like, I have to pick those up. I think I got these at Walmart, but I'm really not sure now. Lastly, and probably most cool, is my Great by 99 bag. I love this style. It's so extreme with the bright colors. I've worn this a couple times, so it's not brand new. Really cool. All right, Angie, yes, I'm going there. We have some bags. This is a AriZona tote that was definitely given to me. I don't think I've bought really any of these things, except for the I Love Big Cans one, which hopefully we'll find because I don't know where it is. We have this nice green tea one. I like this, the black, very functional. There's just so much crap. Thank you, AriZona Great By. I was using this, so clearly it got a little destroyed there. Oh, I think this is it. I love big cans. I know I bought that one. Classic lemon iced tea look. Yeah, there's my little totes. Here is certainly my favorite AriZona bag. It's so high quality. This thing was like $250 or whatever at the Great Buy 99 store. I have used this, so it is not brand new. I would use this like if I went on a trip. So, I mean, I don't want my bag to be stolen, but I also do want to be flexing at the same time. In here, I guess I'm cool. Oh, that's where that went. See, I was wondering if this guy even sent this to me because I was looking for it a while ago and I had no idea. But this is a really cool little shirt, AriZona Strawberry Punch, which I don't even have one of those because they're so rare. And what a just high quality, nice shirt. I think it's a little big on me, so I can't really wear it unless I gain like 25 pounds. But yeah, that I thought was missing and glad I found it. Here we actually have AriZona pajamas. This is the shirt or blouse, whatever. Yeah, AriZona pajamas. Here's the pants. They're a little stupid looking, silly, I guess I should say, so I don't wear those. And this is very nice. This is my track pants. These are AriZona Great Buy 99 store track pants. They are big on me, so when I wear them, I have to like clip them or whatever because they're size large. And I'm like a size small. Here's the jacket for that. Pretty cool. Ooh, I was wondering where this one was too. AriZona 30-year sweatshirt. Very nice. I like the logo. I also have this other duffel bag, more of a classic style, back probably in like the 90s kind of look. We had a bunch of these for a while, and this is pretty heavy too. But it's a nice, cool look, more, again, classy, so you can actually wear it. But what the hell are you doing in there? There's just no easy way to record this video. What is in this box? Ooh, it's kind of empty. Here we have a Santa Fe box. This is, I think, kind of old school now. They don't do Santa Fe's like that anymore. Like this fatter 16 fluid ounce bottle. I think they're in little skinnier ones now. Also a AriZona Hard. A vodka line that just came out this year. AriZona Popsicle Mucho Mango. As well as some of the hards themselves. It's kind of cool. I think I have more of these somewhere. The AriZona 35 cal. Found these at Christmas tree shops as well. And my Adidas AriZona collectible. Really nothing else in here. We do have a Brewmate cooler, so you freeze this thing, I guess, or keeps things hot. Just an insulated thing for your AriZona can. This, I think, is some clothes. And I know I have a lot of personal clothes mixed in with AriZona stuff. Wow, this is packed full. Where do we start? Well, this clearly isn't clothes. This is my only AriZona calendar. So they make that every year. Supposedly they might not be making one for 2026. So that's pretty unfortunate. If anyone finds a 2002 one, that is the one I'm looking for the most. Not only is it my birth year, but it also has the AriZona Energy Shot rocket on it, which is one of the coolest AriZonas to ever exist. We have a pretty beat up AriZona hat. I'd wear this skating, so that's why it's so disgusting. Bucket hat, I thought I got rid of this thing. Okay, this is relatively new, but it's an XL. So they sent this to me not knowing I was clearly not an XL, so I can't wear it, but it's a really nice shirt actually for the watermelon dragon fruit splash. Circle K. Usually they ask for my size or just send me a medium. Here is one of the coolest jackets I have. It is massive though. It's like a military style with a bunch of patches. 25-year anniversary. So that's Great by 99 store style. I love big cans. I was looking for one of these for a long time. Let's get these shoes out of here. These are, you know, stuff I kind of like wanted to toss for a while, but because they're all wrecked. But it's like, what do I do with this stuff, you know? Oh, here's the COVID era. This mask I would wear all the time. And just sitting in here, it just kind of like gets gross. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But here is the, Angie, can you shut up? Here is the puffer jacket. This is beautiful and they're really comfortable. Like, I wish I could just wear this thing right now. I believe I got rid of my other one, but I did have two of these at one point. Here's one of the most ridiculous things in my collection, the AriZona can for Halloween. You can wear this thing. I would skate around in it and do a little video every year. Haven't done that in a while though. My one pair of AriZona socks. These are the Aztec ones. Pretty random. Here's, I think, a fake or like an employee 25 anniversary little shirt. Someone at AriZona would probably wear. All City Energy. I can't believe I still have this. I thought I got rid of it. It's kind of nice. Again, this is not the proper storage situation, but I mean, I really don't have anywhere to put this stuff. Here's a really big, I think it's like an XL or double XL, AriZona denim jacket, American logo. Very nice. Thirsty 30, when they were doing the cans, that you could make your own can. Here's one of the shirts for them. They sent me their whole package with like 3 of the sweatshirts and matching trousers or something. And I don't know where all that stuff is placed. I mean, I'm sure we'll find it. I may have gotten rid of some of it too. Here's one of the things I was trying to find forever, and this is the only one I've ever found. AriZona 25th anniversary Great by 99 denim jacket. You don't really know unless you know, kind of thing. That one of those buttons fell off, but I fortunately found it. Some of my shirts. Here's some Great by 99 shorts. This is the only shorts of AriZona I have. This is an unofficial AriZona merch item. Someone just made that. Black Panther Marvel collab. Here's just a regular AriZona sweatshirt. Green tea. Here is something cool. Don't remember how I got this. Oh, this is at Theory Lazary, AriZona glasses. This is a card from there that you would fill out and give to them. And they would get your order. Have some natural concept stuff. Pretty cool. Couple of, here we have AriZona Explores Taiwan Skate Mag, Sky High Skrilla Tour. My friend got me this one. Hot Wheels, looks like AriZona, even though it's not official collaboration. These are the old air fresheners I had. So the advent calendar gave some new ones, but these are the old ones, as far as I can tell. Have some Sunbrew coffee. Of course, this has been changed around names again. One of their lines that's just kind of like going through the years of change. I know I have another one in here probably. Minty Fresh Garage gave me this. AriZona nail polish. So cool that I have this still. And here is Antisocial Social Club. The tea kettle, teapot thing. Pretty rare. I've got the box for this somewhere. I gotta organize things a lot more, as you can see. Things are just everywhere. Here's my beach ball, as well as the Great Buy puzzle, which is the hardest puzzle ever. I gave up on that. It's really difficult. In this container, let's open that up. Here's the clock I was saying back at the previous video that I made. It's unfinished and it does light up and work. It's pretty simple design. This is like a bike brake rotor and some laser engraving of AriZona. So I made that in shop in high school. It's probably one of the coolest jackets. I mean, as you can see in my profile photo, AriZona Great Buy 99. This is a size too big for me, so if there is a smaller medium out there, I will be picking that up for sure. Here's the matching sweatshirt to the Thirsty 30 track pants, sweatpants. Oh, I forgot this even existed. In the Frost Chills Guild package, they sent a little koozie. My AriZona belt. This does not fit a adult-sized human. So much stuff, man. Oh, this is a classic sweatshirt. I love that. These are the little rocks that they gave in the cooler that I'm about to show you for the last AriZona Adidas collaboration, the Superstar one. I had this blown up for a while to preserve it, but it's kind of had to be flattened out. Here's the scooper for the ice. Pretty rare AriZona item. My Captain America Marvel AriZona collab. Ginseng iced tea sweatshirt. I love this one. It's very cozy. Here's one of my AriZona inflatables. That one's still sealed in the package. Converse Aztecs. I guess a juice box. Bunch of hats. And it's very unfortunate that I skated in these because they're kind of gross now. Trucker style. This one I got from AriZona headquarters. 20-year anniversary. 25-year anniversary. Very sad I skated with that one. And this red. That hat's very nice. Mitchell & Ness. Pretty classic. This goes with that sweatshirt that's not really AriZona. Really old AriZona look. Same thing with this one, cowboy cocktail. I gotta find a better way to preserve these hats. Okay, so I didn't even know I had this. Looking at it now, this is Thirsty 30. They invited me to that. There was like a box. I wasn't doing videos at this time, so I don't think I have a video of me unboxing this and what kind of came with everything. Pretty cool. This is like a Costco variety pack. More of those cutouts that I made of the boxes. Here's some of the sides. AriZona Sparkling. Bunch of AriZona Sparkling. That's why I have so many of those cans. 35 cal lemon iced tea. I forgot to rank this as a flavor, to be honest, because I forgot it existed. So I gotta put that on my ranking list next time. So as we get deeper in this box, this is the box I've looked at the least over the years. I really don't know what's in here. Ooh, okay. I forgot about them. These are some masks, disposable AriZona masks. Back in COVID era. I used one of these, the other ones are sealed. AriZona Adidas. This was the last collab as well. Came in that cooler. Clear tote bag, another tote bag, but which one is it? I love Brooklyn. This is a relatively new one, I think, like in the past couple of years. I forgot I even had these. AriZona headband, and wrist guard thing. This is a little, it's not official AriZona, but I got this for Christmas for my birthday. It's a big mucho mango, actually not mango, mango iced tea, sorry. Poster tapestry thing. It's a really kind of crappy tote bag. Here's my other blow up can. Obviously, it looks crushed right now. And this here is actually really crazy. It's a pool floaty. And the story behind the pool floaty was that when I went to the AriZona Adidas Grapevine 99 for the first time in New York, which is my first AriZona event, which got shut down. Some person was selling this for like 20 bucks. And I just bought it off of them on the street. So that was really random. Looks like we got a couple other things in here stuck to the bottom. Some old pencils and pens. They're really worn out because I actually use these in school. So that's kind of a classic relic that I'll be able to show off one day. This AriZona cooler as well. I had a green tea one, but I got rid of it because I was trying to declutter, and this takes up quite a bit of space too. Cleared out a lot of things out of the way, but one thing we gotta do is relook at the AriZona Mike's Hot Honey influencer box. This is the biggest influencer box that they ever mailed, and it takes up so much room. Let's open it up. Get ready to turn up the tea. I was so confused when they sent this to me. This was one of their more ridiculous collaborations. Here's the Mike's Hot Honey. Ooh, I even kept them in here. These are sealed, so I'm gonna have to drain those out, make sure nothing explodes. But the really cool part is these glasses that they gave. Not exclusive to this box. I'm sure they didn't make that many of them to sell anyway, but each flavor got their own little cup. One of their more high quality packages, getting glass cups as well as the shirt. This is an AriZona skimboard. It's pretty small. Got this in Montauk when they were doing the Santa Fe collaboration. We actually tried skimboarding on the beach in the rain. It was a pretty cool time. I have a few of these boxes of AriZona cans. The only reason why they're disorganized this much is because I did the ranking every flavor of AriZona iced tea video, where I had to go around in all these boxes and the whole collection and miscellaneously find every flavor that I had to rank. So in here, we got some Alita Battle Angel, empty cans there. This is my only AZ Energy. Pretty ridiculous. Big Boy 150. Has to be one of the wildest things I've ever seen on an AriZona. Chocolate egg cream soda. Dragon fruit mango. This is one of the other cans that I made with stickers. Just kind of a fun little look to it. I wanted to use up some stickers and be able to display them. Golden Bear, of course. Frost Chillsicle. A red fruit punch, very rare. I only have maybe 2 or 3 of them. Chillsicle. This recently, I just did a review on Umex Energy, which is made by AriZona. One of the thermal cans, Golden Bear Mango. Kiwi Strawberry, and then this one had a little QR code on it, and I lost the sticker that goes over it. RX Energy Watermelon. Arnold Palmer Energy. This one exploded on me, so I had to drain it out. I'm definitely going to be draining out a lot of the full ones that I have in storage. You'll see soon. We got the Arizona Hards with vodka, the more superior hard line that they have. Have all those flavors here. Caution fruit punch. Looks like a standard raspberry boy. Buried deep within, we got a vanilla soda shack. One of my more rare Arizonas, an Arnold Palmer that someone, I didn't do this, I bought it this way. Someone peeled off and saw it was a shack and decided to save it and whip pineapple orange. There's a few more in there, but they're all duplicates. All right, this next box, let's get into that. The watermelon dragon fruit splash. Rizzler berry, pretty cool. I think that's the first one I've shown in this video. Gulf Wang, I believe I have 2 or 3 of them. Updated sweet tea design with the steamboats on the bottom now. Tropical mango. Here is an Arnold Palmer shrink wrapped around a shack, fully sealed up. Another couple shacks. Fallout line. Got all those. Black and white. Arnold Palmer Mucho Mango, very rare. Diet Peach Iced Tea, Blueberry White Tea in can format. Old Golden Bear Strawberry before they actually put the bear on it. Strawberry Shack. Here's that Arnold Palmer Green Tea I told you I love. Arnold Palmer Zero. Red Tea, again one of the last ones to use a colored top. This box is supposed to be mainly bottles, but I have a few cans thrown everywhere on top of it. So let's get rid of the cans. We got another Sunrise Mucho Mango. Some type of Mucho Mango that's crushed. No idea why that's there. The old Arizona Fallout collab, pomegranate. Another Alita. Regular fruit punch. Shack Fu grape. As well as an old school kiwi strawberry. Another vanilla shack. That one's sealed on top, so I must have drained that one out. Here's a Umax Energy Strawberry. This one's really good. Not as good as the mango one, though. So the bottles are kind of cool because some of them are pretty old. Other ones, I just don't have many in the collection, so let's get into those. This year, they dropped the cold brew, so this is like the update to the good brew I was talking about, tea that they have. That's a lemon. We have some RX Arizona spring water, which you never really find for sale. Here is an old pet style. This was, I believe, the first kind of bottle they used for plastic, or maybe the second. So that's kind of old school. Here's another one of them here, the globe. I really want to find the Arnold Palmer because it has like a golf ball design. Here's a Mucho Mango of that. Half and half raspberry, delicious. Should be an Arnold Palmer flavor. Alita in the Dollar Tree jug. Blueberry white tea, of course. Here's some cane sugar, sweet tea. The cane sugar ones are really good, I will admit. Not sure if I should be showing that. This is a part of the collection. We have more watermelon. Here, maybe one of my only vapor waters. I don't know if Arizona still makes that. Here's a golden bear before they went to the bear design. Half and half. Pineapple. Cold brew. Green tea, this one's all messed up. Cold brew unsweet tea. Cane sugar iced tea, lemon. Cane sugar fruit punch. There's just so many different variants. Cane sugar golden bear. And these 16-ounce bottles come in little packages. Here's an antisocial social club green tea. RX Energy, Hero Hydration. Arnold Palmer cane sugar. I don't know if I've ever cane sugar one in the US, but I think I do. We got the Zero green tea, mucho mango, pina colada, 16-ounce green tea, Summer of 19, blueberry white tea, green tea, great buy, $1, African red tea, blueberry white tea. It's kind of a mess going through everything, but at least I'll have it more organized next time around. Have just a few more boxes here. This is a bunch of pina coladas on the newest release, the second time re-released in 2025. This is a fully sealed raspberry iced tea from Europe, actually. So very different, as you see. 500 milliliters, Adobe style buildings, a bunch of information that is required. So they got to make sure the front is beautiful because they can't do anything else with it. We have my other black tea. I think this is the last time I had black tea. I'm pretty sure it's discontinued now. In that jug, I bought that in New York. Some market had it. And here we have the two little boxes for the ornaments. Looks like this is all stuff relatively new. RX hydration packet. I still have yet to try those. These are a bunch of AriZona Marvel little like little pamphlets that we gave out. So I kind of volunteered and just showed up to help with New York Comic-Con. They were giving away a bunch of these drinks, and I just hopped on the truck and helped them. It's pretty funny. I drove down to New York just for that. We have AriZona fruit snacks, AriZona green tea lanyard. This is my friend made this, Nuka-Cola. Unrelated though. This fruit punch I actually put in my car for a while. A little air freshener. We got Arnold Palmer stick. Another pen. So they throw in like pens and the hydration packs and stuff. And here's some coupons I'm not going to show you, but I have some other stickers in here. One of my favorites is this one. Is these two right here. 1992 iced tea. I love that little license plate. I want it. Okay, this is the Soda Shack and I Love Big Cans thing. This is for the game, the app. Little pamphlet I think they were giving out at Comic-Con or something. Here is some trinkets that came in the advent calendar. So these are all air fresheners, the new ones. So yeah, I was right about the old ones being the old ones. We got little flavor squeezers, liquid flavor enhancers, more RXMD here hydration packs. We got some skateboard wheels. I love this because this is based off of the original can design. Little homage to that. It's a storage container. I'm gonna probably put that there actually. I like that. And here, someone cut this out and added it into one of the orders that I ordered online. Another set of pins. These came with the advent calendar RXMD sticks. And can you guess what is in this box? Of course, the advent calendar itself. So I kept the box for it because I don't want this thing getting destroyed. It is kind of delicate. And I opened it from the back in the video that I made so I could preserve this really cool look, because one day I want to use that in a display. I think it would look very well with some of the blue and white AriZonas. I cleared out this closet so we can get to all of these containers that contain full AriZonas. Let's get to it. Here is a box of fully sealed AriZona Fallout, the new collaboration with the 16-ounce cans. When they ship these, they take a sticker and put the shipping information right on it, so it destroys the box. But this one I got as a influencer box. And it's funny because I already ordered them before I got the influencer box in, so I just got a double. So these are staying sealed. I may have to drain them out because they are carbonated. I just haven't really made my decision on cutting this open from the bottom and draining them out that way. But, you know, most of what we're going to see here, I am going to be draining out after this video from the bottom because we may get to a spill here. I haven't looked at any of this in a while, so a can could have exploded open and destroyed everything. We're gonna just have to find out together. In this crate, we have some cool new ones, some that we haven't seen on this video yet. We got a Frost Chillsicle Big Boy in the 34 ounce bottle, as well as a Chillsicle, which has a weird color to it. You know, it's so clear and everything. I didn't realize that was like that. But these are at Dollar Tree, so that's where I found those. Got a sweet tea, fully sealed. The bottles we can keep because they're not really going to explode, but the cans might have an issue. Here are some Supermans, the green tea Superman promotion. They do like a movie once a year. I think 2025 got 2 of them. And these have 99-cent logos on them, but I know I got some without the 99 cents on it. So those are somewhere. We have my, I think, last standing or second to last standing Georgia Peach green tea. That is sealed. See, this dragon fruit mango seems like it is leaking. Yeah, it's definitely leaking in some capacity. So this is why we have to drain them all out. You know, I can squeeze in the can and I see a little bit of fluid. So that one needs to be drained out. It's pretty unfortunate that we have to do that to the cans. Here's a sweet tea can and a dragon fruit mango that doesn't have the Circle K on it. In this case, we have a watermelon hot honey, cold brew peach tea. This one's pretty cool. Pineapple coconut sparkling water. This one has exploded, so I need to drain that. And I got this at AriZona headquarters the first time I ever went there. I was going down to try and find the Great by 99 magazine as well as the new flavor African Rooibos red tea. And we were like, okay, after we go to Manhattan to find all that, let's go to Woodbury, New York. So I just went unannounced to AriZona headquarters. It was the first time I ever went there. And I asked the people, hey, do you have anything like that's cool that maybe you like throw out or just something? And it's just so funny. Like I figure they must like throw out some cool cans or production things that they're not going to use. And you know, every time I ask, people get confused. And they gave me a few things, and one of them was this. And I don't have another one of these coconut AriZona sparkling waters, so that's pretty nice. Another thing to note is another one of the antisocial social club Arizonas. A couple of Rizzler berries are in here, as well as a caution. And I have one of the vodka line, each one. Arizona Hard with vodka. That is a very good alcoholic drink, much better than the malt liquors. You know, RX watermelon. In this box, I do have the Thirsty 30 cans, fully sealed. The Mohi tea, the mango dragon fruit, and the Tropsicle. So I'm going to have to unbox this and drain them out. Or else it's gonna ruin everything. When whipped pineapple came out, I bought a full case from 7-Eleven, and that's what these are. Unfortunately, I don't really like the flavor that much. You know, it's decent. So I'm just left with the case here. Inside of this box, it's pretty crazy. I have a whole ton of the Summer of 19 Arizona green tea bottles. Still to this day, I've never seen one of these for sale apart from myself. And I did have a bunch more of them. I did sell some on eBay, but I got to a point to where I'm like, I'm not selling them anymore. And that's where I'm at with my collection. I'm not selling anything at this point. Maybe if I go through things and need some more space, I will. But I got rid of enough few things over the years that I kind of shouldn't have got rid of. But you know, here we are, a bunch of summer '19 bottles. No one else really has these. And here's what I was talking about with the blueberry white tea. I have a full case that I on purposely left sealed when I bought them, just because it's so cool. And it's one of my favorite AriZonas. It says AZ white blueberry 20-ounce bottle. These are from Rite Aid. And I would go to Rite Aid, they would have the 2-for-1 deal. So you get each AriZona at 50 cents. So I just got stacks and stacks and stacks of cases. I'm really worried to see what's in here because I was talking about the explosions and they usually happen in these totes. Holy crap. I don't even remember all this was in here. Okay. But here are the energy shots that I was talking about that I got in the last video. I was showing you about those. And these are actually them. Got a bunch of those. Some Santa Fe's. Nothing too crazy. Looks like we got a Arnold Palmer Mucho Mango. That's a really hard find, at least for me. Crazy Cocktail. Cold Brew. Looks like I have the whole Fallout line in here from last year. Oh, wow, this is really nice. I didn't realize I kept one of these. So this is I wish I had more of these, man. Just a regular raspberry before they changed the tops to the new style. Oh, that is a gem. It's sad because these were only just a couple years ago when they made them. That's kind of right when I stopped collecting because I had to move and downsize the collection. Watermelon dragon fruit. Just a lot of repetition in here. Looks like we have an extra sweet green tea. That one's sealed up. And the Georgia peach. So no casualties in here. I do think that this Arnold Palmer Mucho Mango is a little messed up, though. This box is, I can't believe this hasn't exploded. AriZona Sparkling Lemon Lime case, fully sealed. And isn't that crazy? Look at that. This is why I have so many of these. $2 for this case. Oh, I miss Christmas tree shops, man. I miss them a lot. And then this AriZona Marvel 4-pack, fully sealed for the Super Elixir line. Okay. So I was somewhat smart when I packaged these things. So we got bottles on top. One of those non-AriZona related ones. A bunch of Antisocial Social Club. I knew I had these somewhere. I sold quite a few of them, which kind of sucks. Like, the only real reason I was selling them is not only to downsize the collection a little bit, but because at the time, like, I just wasn't making that much. And now that I'm in a better spot, it's kind of unfortunate because there's no way that I can get more of them back. But, I mean, I'm still satisfied with what I got. This was really crazy when they did this little collaboration, Antisocial Social Club, because I was on the way to Philadelphia, and I live up north in New Hampshire, and they teased online the night before that they were doing this collab in the morning, and I was on the way to Philly, so we were able to stop in Manhattan and get the Antisocial Social Club. Otherwise, if I wasn't driving through on that exact day, then I wouldn't have ever been able to pick them up. And with that, it came with the teapot and stuff. So here you see where they changed the name. This is pretty interesting. I don't have all of the good brews or all the cold brews in the style. They updated this to the newer style as I've shown you throughout the video. But as I said, there's so many renditions of this beverage. I think it looks really cool in this design, but I understand the new bottle. The new bottle really does taste very well, but they don't use this bottle design anymore at all. Nothing's too real crazy in here except for maybe these mango lime rickeys, which are fully sealed still. Arnold Palmer. I have a ton of these Alita cans. Here's a really cool cherry lime rookie with the white top and then the silver top right behind it. Just a regular Arnold Palmer. Regular fruit punch. As you see, I did start collecting some of these to be put away, but I didn't get all of them. And look at this. This is how it starts. You know, you can tell, even if it's standing up, some pressure, something about it, it starts leaking just like that. And if you have these on the side, it's absolute game over for your collection. So this is why I have to drain them out, is this right here. This is gonna become catastrophic. We have a sweet tea with the steamboats. Black and white. And a grape aid. New school with the old top. I don't have that many regular green teas in my collection. After going through this, I was like, what the hell did I do with all of them? But at least I have a few in here. Still have 99 cents on them. This box, I think, just has Alita cans, but I might be wrong. Yep, I was wrong. I have AriZona spring water, which these little water bottles get so destroyed. Vapor water. There's another one at AriZona's water lines. Okay, so something did spill either in here or in the last time. I think this is in the last time there was a spillage because this is all kind of destroyed now. Orange grapefruit Soho seltzer, as well as the pineapple coconut, which is just like the pineapple coconut in the other seltzer line. Shack fruit grape. I had a bunch of these, but I did sell some. Another Shack fruit grape. Iced tea with lemonade and raspberry half and half, as well as a massive amount of the Alita cans I was talking about, as well as some antisocial and summer of 19 bottles. So I had a lot more of the summer of 19 and the antisocial than I remembered having. But here we go. Again, another green tea you can see is about to explode. So that's what I'm gonna do after this video, is drain out pretty much every single one of these cans, because I just cannot risk stuff getting absolutely everywhere. Finishing off what's in here, it is kind of miscellaneous, but I have a Grapevine 99 skate bag that I use, you know, for skating. We have my bicycle, which is, you know, just being stored back here, not fully put together. I have a bunch of AriZona shoe boxes. Maybe the shoes are in here too. I don't really know. Yeah, the shoes are in here. So I'm not going to go through all these, but it's basically the whole collection of the AriZona Adidas collaborations that they've had in the United States. I got one pair up there that I wear, as well as a brand new pair right below it. But this whole area is just a cluster of a mess, so I'm not going to really bother going into everything. Sitting on this ledge, I forgot to show this in the last video, but here's an unfinished AriZona. This was in, it's a certain department in AriZona that they look over the designs and the products and kind of sift through them and see what they want to do. This one has a dash, so I'm assuming they were going to use this as a proof. So I got this from AriZona headquarters. Pretty cool little gift. The last thing, even though I do have a few others that are scattered about, I'm going to show is this AriZona neon sign. So this thing works in a sense, but when it was shipped, the glass broke. So this is all messed up, the Zona part. It's pretty unfortunate. This light does work for about 1 second, and the two little cacti do light up for a minute. But it is unfortunate that when this shipped out, it was broken. And, you know, if there was a way that this came all intact, which is how it was, then the neon could have been repaired to last longer. But it was just firing for like 1 or 2 seconds, so I got it pretty cheap. When it came in, it became broken. Very unfortunate. Well, what do you think? It's a little more than I thought in some areas, and then in others, I kind of wish I did a little bit better. But that's what I got, and now it kind of makes me think of what I need to be collecting next and what to really focus on. Thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to share some stories about your collections. I would love to hear about them in the comments below. You all have a nice day, and we'll see you next time.